All right, welcome back. So we did boxes. If you are still working on boxes, that is fine. But for those of you ready to move forward, here's what I want to try. A box is kind of the simplest form we can boil it down to. So let's do an L shape. So again, I'm starting with the dimensions that I have most readily available. The dimensions I have most readily available are height and width. My piece of paper has height and width. So anything, it's a one-to-one. There's almost no translation with height and width. The paper doesn't have depth. That's where I need to translate. So we've got this wonderful L shape. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some diagonal lines. I'm just kind of guessing in terms of length, but I know the angle. So if I have to check the angle, I can go back and check it over. All right. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to say vertical, and I want this plane to end here. And then from this point, horizontal. And then from this point, vertical. And then from this point right here, horizontal. Look at that, there's my L. I'm also going to draw through the shape to prove that I fully understand it. If you want to be able to draw and create an illusion, because that's what every drawing is, on your piece of paper, there are no shortcuts. You have to be able to understand the entire object so that you can make the translation. All right, let's do another L. Start with the part we know. Height and width. And I don't know if anybody's noticing this, but the way I've got these laid out, like that, it's just 3 squares put together. This time, let's have our diagonals go in the other direction. So we had diagonals going this way in our previous drawing. Let's see what happens when we change it up. Vertical up, horizontal, and it's always following. And then right here, copy this diagonal. If you really want to know how far back this went, you would need to draw through, which is exactly what I'm going to do. There. There. Just like that. A lot of information there, probably could be confusing to the viewer, so it's probably smart if I go back in and darken the information I want the viewer to dialogue with the most. There it is, an L from a different angle. Here is my first L, here is my second L. I'm going to go ahead and stop the video and I'm going to draw 3 more. So part 2 of today's work is 5 L shapes. Oh, I misspoke. L forms.